How would you feel if you didn't try? I want you to put your hand up if you've ever achieved a dream of yours. Maybe that's a career dream, a lifelong dream, or something small. For those of you who didn't put your hand up, I'm sorry for you. It makes me wonder why you didn't get to achieve that dream. Did you know that according to Psychology Today, 92% of people never achieve their dreams? Maybe it was for later in life, or you haven't got round to it yet. But if it was because you gave up, or you thought it was unrealistic, or you just couldn't do it, I would understand. Because, let's face it, giving up is the easy option. I've given up on countless things: dance, swimming, brownies, tennis, guitar, violin, even TEDx initially. I've also given up on myself a lot of times. My dream job, if I could be anything in the world, is to be an actor. Ever since I was little, I've been writing movies, books, creating scripts, and directing, which I then forced my little sister and friends to be acting in. I love performing and being on stage. It makes me feel like myself, and it feels natural. It's the one thing that doesn't make me dread going into the world of work. Recently, though, I had a change of heart. I thought, there is no way I'm going to make it in the theatre industry. Despite being told by my friends and my family and people outside of school that I'm good at it and talented, I just didn't believe in myself at all. I thought, right, let's give up and work in the tax office or something. I just didn't believe in myself at all, and it left me without any sense of direction in my life. That's how I knew I should follow my intuition. If I couldn't be an actor, what would I be? A question I could not answer. That's how I knew if I didn't properly fulfill my passion, I wouldn't know what my life would become. Something my mum said stuck with me. Failure is momentary, but regret is lifelong. So, if I have enough determination and enough self-belief, what's stopping me? Who's to say I can't? I think the fears of others are something we let hold us back so immensely, it can change how we see our lives indefinitely. The judgment from society, if you stray from the norm, isn't encouraging, as well as the expectation to be successful and achieve a high salary. People want you to fit into their idea of normalcy, right? You know, people don't want to see you fail or get hurt. They want the best for you, because it often reflects badly on them. The narrative you're fed also isn't helpful. Countless times I've been told, you could get lucky, you're going to be a poor artist, you're going to need a good backup, or even, you shouldn't bother. My whole life I've been told I will never make it, and that my A-levels are easy, useless, and those of someone who is doomed to be unemployed forever. One of my teachers even said, in reference to my career choice, good luck with that. I am constantly being told that it's too difficult, internalizing the message that there is no point even trying, causing me to lose drive and self-belief. Nonetheless, acting is a very hard profession to get into. I understand that. A study done in 2019 shows that only 2% of actors make a living wage. But there are so many auditions, self-tapes, and things of the same caliber that I haven't even attempted for fear of failure and not feeling good enough. But theatre feels natural to me, something I would be excited to wake up and do every day. So that's the thing. Why aren't we asking ourselves this question more? Why is this not the first, most important port of call when choosing a career? It can feel like the odds are stacked against you. I'm in a place where the emphasis is put on academics, so I feel it. I'm surrounded by wannabe doctors, lawyers, and accountants all the time. Not that those are bad choices of career. Thing is, as the daughter of 2 lawyers, I know that law is also a very competitive career, just like medicine and finance and pretty much everything else. The expectations in society are not to choose a Mickey Mouse degree, which, if you don't know what that is, it's basically something that's considered useless. But is it really useless if it's something that you love? A study done this year shows that only 17% of British workers claim to love their jobs. For me, being surrounded by people who have chosen typically prestigious careers, and not many who want to go into performing arts at all, it can make me second-guess my choice. That, as well as a lack of general guidance, mentors, or role models, I feel like I'm on my own sometimes. I urge you now to look at your own life and analyse it through a lens of brutal honesty. Is what you're doing now, or what you want to do in the future, really you? A big dream does not have to be impossible to achieve. Likewise, a small dream does not have to be worth achieving if it's personal to you. The hard truth about achieving a big dream is that it takes effort, and like me up until recently, I didn't think I had it in me to do it. It takes true confidence and self-belief to avoid giving up and settling for something easier. But I don't want to be like everyone else. I don't want to settle for something less and give up my passion. Without drama, I don't know what my life would become, and that's how I know I have to follow my intuition. I'm determined not to let the dismissal of others dictate my life, or to stop me from trying to get where I want to be, because giving up on my dream will mean giving up on myself, and giving up on myself will mean giving up on what I can achieve. If there's anything that you should take away from this today, it's that giving up on your dream will make you no happier than giving it a go and failing. Without your passions, your dreams, you are half a person. I believe that the way to be happy is to follow your intuition and your heart. Listen to what you want. Don't let other people tell you what you should and shouldn't do. Our passions and our creativity and our talents make us human. What would we be without them? So, what is your failure rate if you don't attempt it? 100%. Thank you for listening, and I hope you'll see me on the stage one day.